Here at Farmington High School. I apologize for some technical issues going on here. Seem to have those worked out. 6:02 to play here in the opening quarter. A 20-0 lead for Farmington as they just punched in another score on a 26-yard run for Dryden Lewis. So Dryden Lewis with a 4-yard touchdown run, a fumble recovery touchdown, and a 26-yard touchdown run. The extra point was blocked. So 6:02 to play. BWP down 20, and on the kick is Gronewall again for Farmington. Will Hensley, Shin, and Hilton back deep for BWP. High kick, short kick, fielded by Hensley on the far side at about the 18. He's going to cut it back to the near side. Got some running room. Gets it across the 25 out to about the 30, 31-yard line, where BWP will set up 1st and 10. And Dwayne, thus far the offense, nothing going for BWP. Just one gain there of about 1 yard, the only positive play thus far for the BWP offense. 5:55 to play, first quarter. Ball at the BWP 31, 1st and 10 for the Sparklones. Come out, single receiver far side. Under center, Hensley, quick pitch to Shin. And Shin, good leg driving there by Shin. He was hit at the line of scrimmage. Is going to take it out to about the 34-yard line, a gain of 3. $5:35 to play, first quarter, 2nd and 7 for BWP. Ball at the Sparkland 34-yard line. Come out. Set two back near side. Single back set out of the shotgun. Quick fake to Will Hensley, and Sam's got nowhere to go again. He's brought down by number 6. Out block Kevin Schultz. And that's going to take it back inside the 25. Nope, to the 26. So that's a loss of 8. 4:45 to play here in the first quarter. 3rd and 15 for BWP. I'm going to send a single back set this Shin behind Hensley in the shotgun. It's going to take it on a keeper, and he's going to get it up close to the 30-yard line. Brought down on the play by number 55, Wyatt Perkins.
Hensley on the run, brought down by number 25, Smith.
So that'll be a gain of about 3. Geltmacher to punt again, back at about his own 17, and back deep number 5, Embry. Low snap, kick, decent kick considering the snap, and the ball's going to take a BWP bounce down to about the Farmer 40-yard line. Farmington will have it 1st and 10 with 3:49 to play. Palmer down the punt for BWP. Tri-County Seeds, your local Golden Harvest seed advisor located in Scioto. Rooted in genetics, agronomy, and service for over 10 years. Contact Nate Todd at 309-333-3437 for all your Golden Harvest corn, soybean, and seed treatment needs. Farmington going to come out. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Out of shotgun, single back set. Quarterback is McMillan. And it's going to be a keeper, and he's going to have the first down across midfield into BWP territory at the 47. Gain of 13.
McMillan on the run.
And a Farmington first down.
Number 14, Matthew Geltmacher.
Geltmacher on the stop.
For another 1, 2, 3.
Quickly, Farmington 3 receiver set again, single receiver. McMullen's going to look this near side. He's got a man wide open. And into the end zone touchdown, number 15 on the catch, Corbin Rutledge. And that'll be a 47-yard touchdown from McMillan to Rutledge for the score, making it 26-0 3:25 to play here in the first quarter. Grunwald on to kick again, the extra point attempt. Snap down, kick's on the way, and the kick is up, and this kick is good.
The extra point by number 18, Grunwald, is good.
That makes it a 27 nothing lead for Farmington.
Central Farmers, 27.
We're brought to you by the Bushnell Banking Center here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Bushnell Banking Center, a branch of the Raritan State Bank located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank or friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck. Spark Loans, Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and member FDIC. 3:25 to go here in the opening quarter. Again, Grunwald in to kick for Farmington.
I think if you run load counter, you're going to get something because you're only pulling one guy from there and everybody else is down block. You got to kick out.
Hilton, Shin, and Wilt Hensley back deep for BWP. Grunwald the approach, kick, short end over end kick. Will going to pick it up at about the 20, across the 25. He's got a little bit of a seam and gets it out right at about the 30, maybe just short of the 29-yard line. That's where BWP will set up shop first and 10.
Number 33, Transky. It'll be first and 10, Sparkles.
27-0 Farmington on top. BWP with the football first and 10. We're going to call it right at the 35-yard line. Play clock down to 6. Single receiver far side. Reverse pitch to Will Hensley, and Will's not going to have anywhere, not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Wrapped up on the play by number 55. Wyatt Perkins, that's going to be a loss of about 3. Got a loss of 2 on the play. Second and 12, ball at the Sparkle 33, 2:55 to play here, first quarter. Quick snap, handoff to Shin. And got back to the line of scrimmage, I believe, a gain of a couple. Third and 10 for BWP, 2:30 to play here in the opening quarter.
2-yard gain on the play, brings up third and 10.
Ball at the 35 of the Sparklones. Hensley under center. Roll out, try to get somewhere to throw. He's got a man open and a nice catch. Hensley to Geltmacher, gain of about 7 on the pass play, and going to be a 4th down and about 3 for BWP with 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter.
Brought down by number 7, Fisher.
David Fisher on the stop for the Farmers.
7-yard gain on the play, brings up 4th and 3.
27-0 Farmington on top here in the opening quarter. Down to a minute 38 to play. Farmington putting all 11 within about 6 yards of the line of scrimmage. Will's going to flip, and the pass is going to be behind the intended receiver on a wide receiver pass to Geltmacher. And that'll stop the clock with a minute 25 to play. Farmington will take over first and 10. Ball out at the Sparklone 42-yard line.
I think that we're working now.
Awesome.
And all I did was restart the computer.
Love technology.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, well.
And not a good first quarter for BWP.
We probably could have just stayed off air for some, as far as some people are concerned. It's not been going real good here.
Three receivers far side, single receiver this side, near quarterback on the keeper, and this time BWP did a good job. The no gain, I would guess, is Regal and Graybill there on the stop.
Yeah, Grable, who went out a few minutes ago with a banged up knee, right?
Yep.
On the run. He stopped by number 66, Graybill.
Three receivers again, single receiver near side, single back set out of the shotgun. McMillan looks to fire a pass. He's got a man wide open again by about 5 yards, and that is another Farmington touchdown, number 19, Ty Anderson, this time 43 yards for the score.
Number 19, Ty Anderson.
Yeah, Cutler Kitch was in on that tackle with Grable the play before, but the passing game, you know, we've seen this for years.
From Farmington, yep.
And it doesn't matter if it's Farmington or who it is, but if at this level of football, if you have a good passing game, you're going to have success, at least scoring. You may not be able to stop anybody defensively all the time, but you can score if you can throw the football, and that's what's happening here. You know, you played Macomb and you've played Elmwood. Macomb twice. Macomb threw a little bit, but nothing like this. And then Elmwood, who barely even knows what throwing is, you know, they just it's 3 yards in a cloud of dust or 30 yards in a cloud of dust, whatever. These guys bring a spread offense to the field that you can't really practice against, and that's, you know, no matter how much off time they have, when they've thrown to each other for multiple years, it shows, and that's what happened. We'll take a break here and play a commercial from one of our great sponsors. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance
in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
And back here to Farmington High School as Grunwald with the ball on the tee for the Farmers. The approach, little spinning line drive kick going to be fielded by Hilton at about the 18. And he is crushed under by number 33, Reese Szymanski, and Hilton gets the ball out to about the 25-yard line for BWP.
Yeah, that was he hesitated, and whenever as a kick returner, you're going to get blasted often, but when you hesitate, you're going to get blasted a whole lot more. And he just pretty much sat himself up there waiting for somebody to hit him, and that's what happened.
Single receiver far side, two near side. Shin the single back with Hensley, and that handoff, and right in the backfield at the time of the handoff, number 50, Travis Sutherland, and that's going to be a loss back to about the 23-yard line, loss of 3. Down to 30 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. BWP just not able to get anything going. No protection for Sam when he goes back to try and pass, and no blocking on any running plays that we've seen thus far.
The one pass that Geltmacher caught was here to about a 8-yard pass or so, and it was very, very quick, and it was in strong coverage and under pressure.
Hensley going to fire, got a man open. That is Shin, and he'll pick up a nice little gain, as that'll be the last play of the opening quarter. He's going to get it out to about the 33-yard line and set up a third and about 4.
And we'll take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
During this COVID pandemic, it is important you take care of your health, especially your heart health. Do not ignore the signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you have health concerns, schedule an appointment with your provider, and always, in case of an emergency, call 911. This message brought to you by McDonough District Hospital and Blessing Health System. See for yourself why Blessing Health System is the leader in cardiology and pulmonology services. Appointments available inside MDH. Learn more at blessinghealth.org or mdh.org.
And back here to Farmington High School, a 34-0 lead after one for the Farmington Farmers. BWP will have it first and 10, or 3rd and 3 as we start the second quarter. The ball at their own 32-yard line.
So BWP looking for their first down, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So see if they can get a first down here and get some momentum going. A little worse start than against Elmwood Brimfield. Of course, they came back after a touchdown or two against Elmwood Brimfield tonight, unable to get anything going against Farmington.
The shotgun direct snap to Shin. And going to come up short, get back maybe to the line of scrimmage on the play.
They got a gain of 1, so we're 4th and 3. You want me to keep stats or something for you now, or you got it? You kind of in a roll?
Yeah, I'm in a roll. I got it. You just keep holding the tinfoil and the chicken wire over there to keep us on the air.
We want to thank the people that are watching us or listening to us or whatever you consider it is that you're doing tonight. We appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have some sports next week. We COVIDed out of everything this week, it seems like. So hopefully, I know the junior high team is planning on playing junior high basketball for the first time in a while on Monday night.
BWP going to go for it. Out of the shotgun, Hensley's pass is
knocked
down at the line of scrimmage.
Might have been number 27 for the Farmers knocking it down. Brings up first down and 10.
So 11-17 to play here in the opening half. 34-0 lead for Farmington. They'll have it again first and 10 from the BWP 33-yard line.
Dryden Lewis. Lewis.
Dryden Lewis with the first 3 touchdowns, and then McMillan
he was also the one that knocked that ball down, I think.
2 touchdown passes. McMillan high snap, handoff 32 on the carry, and he's got it getting close to first down. Nice hit by Shindy in the play. Jacob Johnson on the carry.
Yeah, he was held up a little bit, I believe, by Lucas Buck, and then Shin came in and finished him off, but he was stopped initially at the line of scrimmage, and he spun out of a tackle and ended up getting a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down and 1.
And we're going to
stop the clock for something. Trying to get the clock running, I guess. Stop the clock to get it to run.
There you go. And McMillan on the pass to number 5 out here on the flat. Nice move, staying on his feet, but finally got to be wrapped up. 56 on the stop for BWP. Cutler Kitch.
Also out there was Keith Hoyle, forcing him back inside as the corner on the left, defensive left, stayed home and didn't give up a lot, but it was enough for a first down.
Take it down to the
19-yard line. Yep, 1st and 10. Shotgun again, single setback.
Fake the screen, got a man open. Hilton there knocked it down. Good
had
job.
That interception in and out of his hands. And it was actually number 5 who the ball was contended for. It was Riley Embry. And Riley actually, I think, reached in and played a little defense from the offensive side of the football, knocked that away from Hilton. That's the first time a pass play hasn't really worked for.
Yeah, that's the first incompletion. That 109 yards on 4 completions. High snap. McMillan going to just fall on the football back at the
it's clear out near the 30. See
where the 28-yard line. That's about the only thing that's gone wrong for Farmington tonight.
They've had a couple high snaps, but that was the highest one thus far. And he had a chance to pick that up, but as he tried to pick it up, his feet slipped out from underneath him.
So 3rd and 20 from the 28. I'm going to send twins both sides, single back set in the shotgun. Motion is number 12. Going to fake the handoff. We've got a flag. Going to be a legal procedure, and it is legal procedure on Farmington.
Ball start on the play, 5-yard penalty.
Make it 3rd and about 23 or so.
9:58 to play.
Who's over here? Who's over here? Who is over here?
Two receivers, both sides out of the shotgun. Single back set. McMillan drops back. He's going to fire it up. And it's going to be caught in the back of the end zone.
That was a nice pass. Dropped it right in the back corner of the end zone. I can't, so far away, I can't even see what the number is. Is it 15?
I think it's 15. Corbin Rutledge.
Number 15, Rutledge is complete. That leads to a touchdown Forward!
Second touchdown pass for Rutledge. Third touchdown pass for McMillan here in the opening half. Grunwald in to kick it off. The extra point attempted. How the snap is down. Kick is up, and the kick is up, and right down the middle, 41-0. 9:39 to play here in the opening half.
We'll take a break. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True Convection Cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True Convection Cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
As we work together to stop the spread of COVID-19, McDonough District Hospital wants you to know that your health and safety are our #1 priority.
Our primary care providers are here to take care of you and your family's total well-being. Telehealth capabilities and the MDH Convenience Clinic all provide ease of access to our wide range of services.
All of this because we are committed to providing you quality and compassionate care that you have come to trust from us.
McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring.
And back here at Farmington High School, the kick by Grunwald going to be fielded by Shin at about the 17, across the 25, 30. Got some run, 35, 40, 45. He'll lower the shoulder, get it out to about the 47, 48-yard line. Stopped by Jacob Johnson, the BWP, with their best play of the evening, and a nice run back for Shane Shin.
Yeah, Shin could have ran that out of bounds, and most people probably would have, but not Shane. He just lowered his shoulder. They marked that all the way at the 50. And he lowered his shoulder, and Johnson just was there to.
He was in the wrong place, the wrong time.
Johnson just grabbed his feet as he ran over the top of him. That's pretty much what happened there.
9.5 to play. BWP first and 10 from their own, right at midfield. Still looking for their opening first down in the contest. Two receivers far side, receiver near side, out of the gun. Hensley going to drop back and fire a pass, and it's over the head of Shin. Knocked down on the far side by number 25, Braden Smith.
Smith really could have had an interception there, I think. And Shin might have got a hand on it. It happened so quick. I'm not sure if Smith hit it first or if Shin hit it first, but they both, I think, ended up touching it. But it looks like that Smith could have very well had an interception there. And he's walking back to the huddle with his hands out to his side saying, I guess I should have caught that maybe.
Clock stopped, 9:26 to play. First half. Single receiver, both sides. Full house 3 back set behind Hensley. Hand off to the first back through. That's Regal, and he's going to get maybe 2.
We'll see.
I'll say gain of 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you were in pencil, I'd tell you to erase it and put 2 just for a bonus, but.
Yeah, see, you make the 1 look like a 2. 9 minutes to play here, first half. Single receivers, both sides, again, under center. Hensley. Fake the handoff to Will, and Sam tried to roll to the outside, and a nice stop in the backfield by Stephen DeVries.
And Coach Schneider sitting beside us, you might have heard him say, 14's coming, and that's who made the play.
Loss of 4.
Geltmacher will be on to punt again.
No, you're missing. Who's the gunner on this side? Where's Rand Palmer?
Hensley's going to come in to be a gunner on the near side.
Low snap. Geltmacher doing a good job picking it up. And decent kick considering the snap, and the ball's going to be down at about the 29, 28-yard line of the Farmers.
was kind of waiting to see if maybe there was a flag because they did bump Geltmacher, but they didn't actually hit him. Geltmacher's talking with number 53, Cameron Oldfield, on the way back. So not sure what was going on there, but he did get bumped a smidge.
Yeah.
Not dislodged.
Not his leg or anything,
no.
Thankfully. It was just a shoulder bump.
After he'd already kicked and came down.
2 receivers both sides, single back set in the shotgun. Receiver in motion is 12, Evans. And they're going to hand it to Evans, and he's across the 30, 35. He's still on his feet across midfield. Finally going to be brought down after a gain of about 23, and we got a...
Was that Shin that came down from behind?
Yeah, and I think Shin's the one that's slow getting up.
Might have been an error. He's coming out. It is Shane Shin getting up slow.
1, 2, 3.
Might be an error knocked out of him the way he landed. He kind of landed flat, so we'll hope that it's just the wind knocked out of him. And I say just the wind, but anybody that's had the wind knocked out of him, it doesn't feel like just got the wind knocked out of you when it's happening to you.
Motion again, handoff on the sweep by the wide receiver Embry.
And he got tackled by his own player.
And a gain of 17.
That was Johnson that tackled him.
Yep.
Tripped him up. Embry didn't give Johnson enough room, and when Johnson went to block.
1, 2, 3.
7.5 to play. 2 receivers both sides against single back set. That's going to be Evans in motion again. Going to hand it off to him. Across the 30, across the 25. Still on his feet. Still on his feet.
Grable just got labeled.
And he's going to be in for the touchdown. 32 yards on the touchdown run.
Grable almost got a crackback block that leveled him there.
And that's going to be a 32-yard run. 47-0 Farmington here with 7:15 to play in the first half. Gronwald again to kick the hold out of the junior Kane Fox, number 8.
They do have a running clock if anybody's wondering at home, but it doesn't take effect till the second half.
Snap, down, kick is on the way, and the kick is up, and it's going to be right down the middle again. So with 7:15 to play, 48-0 lead for the Farmers.
We'll take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH right after this.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
Well, we were camping, and then I got a phone call from my neighbor and said that we got hit by a storm. He said, "You better come home because there's no roof." He said, "I look up and see the sky." He didn't know what you were going to do, where you're going to go, but Country Financial took care of us.
We anticipate something that we hope never happens, but when it happens, we are there to make good on our promise.
Back here to Farmington High School is Gronwald with the ball on the tee. A kick, a line drive kick, going to bounce past Hilton into the end zone, touchback to the 20 for BWP. 7:14 to play here in the opening half.
Probably want Hilton to come up and catch that, ideally probably, but after it hit the ground, almost the best thing that could have happened for BWP was to get into the end zone. He could have came up and caught that probably around the 10 to 15-yard line, but he decided to drop back and let it hit the ground. And, it's bad enough when I used to coach baseball that a baseball player would lay back and let a ball hit in front of him, but it takes a more true bounce. Problem with letting a football hit the ground is you never know where it's going to go when it hits.
You got a round ball in baseball with a definitely not a round ball here in football, as BWP has it 1st and 10. Hensley, hand off first back through, and again, not much on the ground for BWP. I believe Shin on the carry.
And one of the Farmington Farmers just got rolled into late and hurt his leg. We'll see if he's going to be okay here.
And we're going to say no gain.
No gain on play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, 6:48 to play here, first half. Play clock down to 18. The BWP breaks the huddle. Three back set, Hensley under center. And Will on the carry, and again, nothing happening for BWP. Number 50, Travis Sutherland on the stop.
BWP is getting absolutely zero push offensively on the offensive line. And it is not been good thus far. Do you want your coat?
Yeah, I'll take it here.
I thought that's what you pointed at.
Your sweatshirt, I was pointing at underneath everything else over there in the corner.
I was looking for the computer bag. I can't remember what I did.
All right, 5:55 to play here in the opening half. BWP third and about 12. As they'll break the huddle on an equipment issue or something with Lewis has got to come out for Farmington, some kind of equipment issue. Maybe bleeding. Maybe a cut on the arm that's bleeding. It'll see 59 checking into the ball game.
It's pretty bad when your own fans are giving you a hard time for needing a Band-Aid.
Austin out of the shotgun, snap to Sam. Will's going to take the handoff down the field. The pass is incomplete, intended for Geltmacher.
That's the second time they've tried the halfback pass or the wide receiver pass on the handoff, and neither time has it worked very well. And
I'll send Geltmacher back deep to punt again for BWP. So see number 5, Riley Embry.
Geltmacher kicking from his own goal line this time.
Down to 5:30 to play. Off the incomplete pass. Good snap. High kick, short kick. And it's going to take a BWP bounce and bounce down at about the 37.
It had good hang time, didn't have much distance though, and it's going to be 1st and 10 deep in Sparklone territory with 5:20 to go here in the first half.
Ball at the 33 of BWP. Two receivers again, both sides, single back set. McMillan out of the shotgun again. Evans in motion. Fake the handoff. McMillan's going to go right up the gut, and he's got a lot of room down inside the 20, down close to the 15.
Well, they ran that play 4 times in a row on the last drive, and you knew one of those times it wasn't going to be the handoff, and that time it wasn't. McMillan kept it, and everybody went to the side, and there was 1 or 2 players that kind of stayed home and were able to slow him down, but a first down.
Again, same set, and now I'm going to say we've got 2 moving farmers before the snap of the football. Embry and the halfback Johnson were both in motion, so there'll be a penalty on the Farmers 1st and 15. Again, 2 receivers, both sides, single back, set in the shotgun with McMillan. 4:50 to play here, first half. That's Johnson. Nice block, and he's going to go untouched. 20 yards, that score coming with 4:50 to play.
Number 32, Jacob Johnson on the run. That leads to a touchdown Farmers!
15-yard run. 54-0 Farmington with the extra point pending by Gronewall.
How good would these guys have been if they hadn't had 2 weeks off before this game?
That's a scary thought.
Well, outside the fact they may have had injuries in the last game, but tell you what, they
good
are.
Snap. And the kick is up, and it is good. Trying to come in and make the block there late, Matt Sinnott. And that makes it 55-0. Farmington with 4:50 to play here in the first half. We can tell you about some of our great sponsors here. McDonald Telephone Cooperative. This BWP game stream is made possible by McDonald Telephone's fiber internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. Give them a call. It's 309-776-3211 to check your availability. Also, Square Music Company. They offer instruments, gear, lessons, service, and more located at 122 Northside Square in Macomb. Call the Macomb store at 309-431-5484. You can visit them at the Quincy location at 725 North Amsari Street. And you can also find them online at squaremusic.com.
I'm no offense to Macomb, but Macomb's lucky they didn't have to play Farmington.
Yeah.
I still look back at the games BWP has played, and I know they got beat by double digits in both contests in Macomb, but I still say they could beat Macomb 5 out of 10 times.
And Shin with a nice return and a nice hit by 14. Debris.
And people might say I'm crazy by saying that, but I really think they could beat Macomb. And Macomb and BWP are very similar football teams. They're very equally talented teams, and they're very similar in numbers. These two teams, the last two teams they've played, different caliber teams.
Farmington, and we haven't seen Knoxville, who put a
48-0 first half score
on Macomb last week. So we'll see them in week 6. As BWP is going to come out 3-back set, single receivers to both sides. Laughlin and far side Hilton handoff. And not much there, and I'm not sure we're going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Will Hensley on the carry.
Yeah, he looked and sidestepped and jumped a couple times, and there's just no room for BWP to do much of anything.
The biggest plus offensive play of the night was the 2 pass plays for 7 and 10 yards. Clock down to 4:10 to play here, first half. 2nd and 9 for BWP at the Sparkle and 29. Hensley under center. Pitch to Shin. Shin's got a little room as he gets the corner and gets up close to the 35. Called a gain of 6. That's up by 3rd and about 4 for BWP. 3:35 to play here in the opening half. 55-0 Farmington on top. Hensley looks to the far side to get the play from the BWP coaches. Play clock down to 15.
Thanks to the folks that are listening to us tonight. Emily Kitch, I did answer you in the live feed, but if you're still listening, I'll say something to them, but I don't know that they have audio. Not like maybe the first down for BWP right there. See where they hope they're going to mark it short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Hensley on
Will
the carry.
Hensley. 4th and 1. So we'll do some checking at halftime and see. I don't know what kind of camera they have, if they have somebody running it or if it's a or an automatic camera. I don't know for sure, folks. I apologize. I didn't talk to Coach Flater this morning, or Mr. Flater. I don't know if he's still Coach Flater anymore. He's probably Coach Flater to everybody in Bushnell, but talked to him today, but I didn't ask him how their camera worked or if they had somebody running it or what. If you guys are still watching it, you might be able to tell me whether it's automatic or not.
As a 4th and 1. Hensley going to hand off to Hensley, and Will's got the first down across the 40 to about the 45-yard line, 45-yard line.
So 5-yard gain and a first down for BWP.
First of the night, 2:12 to play here in the first half. Hensley ran out of bounds on the far side. And I'm saying no, he didn't run out of bounds. I thought he did, and the clock rolling out, 2:05 to play here in the first half.
Sam Hensley got banged up a little bit early in the game, the first series actually, on a fumble, and that thing got returned for a touchdown. And he's been okay since then, but he hasn't been as mobile, it doesn't seem, as he had been in earlier games.
Takes the snap, hands off to Shin, and
you know, everybody else kind of gets back there. They put a foot in the ground and they try to turn or try to jog. Shane that
just gonna
time,
run
he
over.
just did not. He didn't look left, didn't look right. He saw a little bit of a hole. He lowered his head and his shoulders and just went for it. Ends up with a gain of about 4, second down and 6.
Minute 25 to play here, first half. 55-0. Farmington on top. Second and 6 for BWP. Ball at the Sparklone 48-yard line.
Like I said earlier, folks, we'll take a break. You'll see a few things on the screen if you hang with us. We're going to add a few new commercials at halftime, so you'll see a couple other new things.
Hensley takes a snap, handoff third back through. And maybe a yard or two close down to the 49. We'll get a gain of 1.
Run by the Sparklones. Stop by number 50.
Now, I'm not sure who actually carried that
I
ball
don't
for
think their announcer didn't see who carried it either. Just put a gain of 1 for the team or give it to somebody.
Give it to Will on the play. 3rd and 5, 30 seconds to play here. First half, ball at the Sparklone 49-yard line. BWP is going to send a single receiver near side. Offset, 3-back set, handoff to Will. And it's going to be a gain of about 2 or 3 on the play.
You know, that's
Will, going to end the half.
I don't know where that play is technically designed to run, but if you cap one end and you can get that play to the outside, it looks like there's a lot of room there, but Will comes out, there's nowhere to run, so he turns it back upfield. And then there's all kinds of purple jerseys there. It's the halfway point here, 54. 55 to nothing. I guess it's on the score on the thing. I could have just looked at my thing.
Farmington on top here at halftime on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We'll take a break. You'll see a couple commercials and you'll see a few other things, but we'll be back here in how much time are they taking?
Well, they haven't
15 minutes,
and they haven't started the clock yet.
Yeah, so we'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes here. Thanks for joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live.
Some farmers I know swear by a name, say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So when you need to feed your grass, remove the weeds, or wrangle those leaves, go to the best place that delivers on top brands like Ego, Toro, and Steel. No warehouse store can match the convenience of your locally owned neighborhood Ace. So stop on by. You can also order online for curbside pickup or get what you need delivered today. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their lawn care.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Your backyard is right in our backyard. So when you need to feed your grass, remove the weeds, or wrangle.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance.
In the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
Well, we'll take a minute here to read a few. You can just leave that up there, Chris. You can take a break. You talked the whole first half. So the band will play in the background a little bit here, but we'll let you hear from a few of our sponsors. Bushnell's only furniture store will be celebrating its 60th anniversary in June. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the county and offers top-notch customer service, free delivery within 40 miles, and the best in-home appliance repair in the area. For everything you need to furnish your new home or to replenish an old one, stop and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at www.m&bfurnitureinc.com. You can also call them at 309-772-2111. And Farmers and Merchant State Bank. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agricultural lending. Stop by in the main branch at 484 East Main Street in Bushnell, or the drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M, a member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. And Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking. They can take your product down the road, near or far, and also offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. The second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support local athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. And I really feel the need right now to turn the webcam on, because Chris is sitting beside me dancing to the music. No, I shouldn't do that? Okay. He was doing the whole single guy sitting at the bar dancing on the bar stool dance to some Grease music here right now, folks. I'm not lying to you. I wish that we had video. In fact, I think I could turn it on real quick, but I'm sure I should have just turned it on and not said anything, because that would have been classic stuff right there. But I didn't do it. That's true. If you'd have been talking, you wouldn't have been dancing, see? And you wouldn't have got called out for it. That's okay. BJ Stone down the way here from 98.1 is doing the game tonight as well. And I guess they just bought WBYS, so that's cool. But anyway, he was down there singing and dancing to the Grease music too. He's a little older than us though, so he probably remembers Grease when it was the actual movie and live and new. I don't remember it when it was new. Do you remember when it was new? I mean, I was alive when it was new, but I don't remember it when it was new. So, but it looks like the band is done, so I'll turn that down a little bit so you can hop on and we can talk about how old you are, apparently.
So I can quit dancing?
Yeah, well, I wasn't complaining about your dancing. I just thought it was kind of comical. That's all. I mean, it was great dancing. You know, I mean, I'm sure the folks at home that were listening, all 12 of them, probably wish they could have seen it.
No, they don't.
I wish we could have had some video tonight, folks. I was told that it is an automatic camera and it has no audio, so that's your feed that you get to watch the games through from Farmington. So I would imagine that we'll be doing that same thing for basketball, so we won't be able to do any basketball games for the next few years probably if we come down here as well. So just keep that stuff in mind as we move forward. I think all the NFHS schools are all under that same contract. We'll see how things change, and we get to where it's a little more normal. You know, we hope this TSSR thing continues to grow and Game Time Live expands to maybe some more schools and doing some special games. And I know that's what BJ is doing. BJ is just picking some games. He's doing games here and there and getting some sponsors. And, you know, we want to focus on our home schools, but it'd be cool to be able to go to Burlington, Iowa, or Quincy or somewhere like that and just do a game occasionally, you know? That'd be fun to get on board for, wouldn't it?
That would be.
So, of course, you've been doing this for so long, though, but you'd have to stay here. You couldn't go to any of those games.
You mean stay here at Farmington?
No, stay on BWP.
Oh, yeah.
Or BPC next year, I
guess.
guess.
Yeah, I've kind of bounced around, though.
You have through the years, haven't you?
Macomb, which was funny. I was living in Macomb and doing Bushnell games, and when I got married, I moved to Bushnell because my wife already had a house there, and then I went back and did Macomb games for a while. Illini West football, La Harpe North. I mean, I go back to the day of La Harpe Northwestern.
Yeah,
and both state championship games. Was able to broadcast both of those.
Those were good.
That was some fun times.
Yeah, I covered a lot of the Carthage ones, and I broadcasted one of the Illini West ones that they won. And, there's been some really good football in our area through the years, and in our, tight-knit area. Just the numbers are so far down. I mean, this BWP team is playing a Farmington team tonight who, folks, they had probably
15,
half as many seniors. I mean, they had enough seniors to have half the team for BWP, over half the team, just in football players. And then, so then you've got, I think we had, 6 seniors on the football team? And they had at least 15, I think. So it was a huge amount. And that's the kind of stuff that, you're playing against here. And they've played together a long time, and they do a good job. McMillan's a good quarterback, and they do a good job of getting the ball out and throwing it around. I know, we haven't done much on stats, and I don't know that there's really a whole point of doing a whole lot on stats because there's not very many for the 10 or 12 people that are listening to us at the moment here at halftime probably that really care about it.
14 seniors, I believe.
14, so I was one off.
Farmington.
That was pretty good considering I wasn't listening.
As it's 55-0, halftime just about over. As we're about ready to get the second half underway. Coach Snyder taking seat next to us.
So we're going to get ready for the second half here.
We'll have a continued clock.
There's the green shoes we talked about.
Yep.
Coach Snyder sits down and says, "Thanks, Renzi, for keeping my seat warm for me."
He's he's not just a cameraman. He doesn't just film.
He's a seat warmer too. Yeah.
Because I will tell you from sitting in these chairs all night, this chair is still cold, and I've been sitting, have not moved out of this chair on these metal chairs.
They are a lot colder when you get up for a minute or two and sit down. Yeah, it's not nice of you to sit there and eat munchies in front of us, by the way.
Like Dr. Pepper in front of us.
I want to point that out. Just not very nice, Coach Snyder. Now I know why I don't like sitting beside the coaches. They get to sit there and eat while we're sitting here talking.
Jensen locked one to kick, and a nice little short over-end kick fielded at about the 25. And on the run back, number 20, Mason DeMott, I believe, was the ball carrier. And Dwayne just – with the temperature change and the grass getting probably a little wet out there, he just lost his footing on the plays. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Farmers. The ball at just short of the 40 at the 39. Again, continual clock running here, 11:33 to play in the third quarter, 55-0. As we're going to see receivers split two to each side, and we see number 68, Cody Ray. That's an unusual wide receiver number, split out to the far side. And a false start on the offensive line. I believe number 53, Cameron Oldfeld, on the movement. And a 5-yard mark out, 1st and 15, back to the 35.
As we said, it will be running clock here, so this half will probably go relatively quickly.
Wide receiver in motion, number 3, Austin Thompson, and he'll get the football. And he's going to pick up about 5. Oh, he's still on his feet. I thought he got out to about the 40, a gain of 5, and we called a gain of about 7 on the play.
Matthew Geltmacher got his hands on him first, and he somehow wiggled away and gets a 7-yard gain.
Number 3, Austin Thompson on the run.
2nd and 8. Ball to 42. Crable on the stop. 10:20 to play here, third quarter. Again, running clock is 55-0. Farmington led 34-0 at the end of the opening quarter and tacked on 21 more in quarter number 2. 2 receivers both sides, shotgun formation, handoff to the lone running back, and he's got a lot of room across the 45 to the 44. Dylan Hood, I believe, 26 on the carry.
It was. He went right up the middle. And they're doing this with, their offensive line is decent size, but their running backs are not big. They're just opening a hole, and the running backs finding a slot.
Gain of 13, 1st down at the BWP 45.
We do have JV football Monday night as well.
That's at Bushnell.
Yes.
Farmington JV will be in town. Again, 2 receivers, both sides, single back, set in the shotgun. McMillan going to keep it. A new quarterback, and that's not McMillan. That's number 7, David Fisher.
And he's still on the run down to the 30. Side setting of 2 people, and then he just kind of keeps his feet moving all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Gain of almost 20. We call it a gain of 19.
Actually, they may give it to him 25. Let's see where they mark it.
Again, David Fisher.
They're giving him the 25.
Matthew Sennett.
Sennett on the stop, so we'll call it a gain of 20.
1, 2, 3.
8:50 to go. Fisher out of the shotgun, hands off, 26, Hood on the carry. And he's going to take it down inside the 10, 1st and goal down to about the 8. 17 yards on the carry for Hood.
Hood again on the run. It's good enough again for another 1, 2,
Just
3.
pound it down the middle and then run it to the outside. Pound it down the middle and run it to the outside. They got different running backs, different quarterback, different linemen, and the same success so far here for Farmington.
8:05 to play. 1st and goal, Farmington from the BWP 9. Again, 2 receivers to both sides. David Fisher at quarterback. Takes a snap. Gonna fake the handoff to Hood. He's got it, and Sennett there hanging on to the back, and Fisher only going to pick up a couple of yards on 1st and goal.
Good play by Sennett that time, capping the end, getting out there, making a tackle.
2nd and goal from the 6, 7:30 to play. 3rd quarter.
Really? More food? Well, we can't eat. We're talking. Thanks, though.
Thank you, though.
Appreciate it.
I love a good fruit smile every now and then. Fisher hands off to Hood, and nice pursuit as Sam Hensley in on the stop as well as Regal. And he's going to lose a yard on the play.
I couldn't see that. I apologize.
So 3rd and goal from the 7, 6:55 to play here, 3rd quarter. 55-0 lead for Farmington.
Game being brought to you by Beck Pest Control. Don't let the varmints and creepy crawlies get the best of you. Contact Beck Pest Control in Colchester. Beck Pest Control can let you sleep easy when the lights are out, knowing you have no uninvited guests running around.
Fisher on the keeper, and he's going to be in close to the goal line, just short it looks like, a gain of 6.
Contact Beck's Pest Control at 309-313-5521. That's Beck Pest Control. Get the bugs out.
6:15 to go. 3rd quarter, 4th and goal from the 1.
Just short of the goal. Brings up 4th down.
Again, 2 receivers, both sides, shotgun formation. Fisher.
If they don't score here, it'll be the first time they haven't scored on a drive.
Fisher on the keeper, and he's going to be brought down. Sam Hensley on the far side. Initial slowed Fisher down, and 29.
Kyle Rhodes comes up to make the tackle finally for.
So loss of about
BWP.
6.
Brings up 1st down and 10, or 1st and 10 at the 10, I think.
Yep, we'll call some 9 on that play. 5:28 again, continuing clock.
Looks like the JV team is in now for Farmington.
2nd string in as BWP going to come out single receiver both sides.
We're missing a tackle.
Josh Grable coming in late from the sidelines. Play clock down to 10. Hand off 1st back. Regal, not much there. Across the 10, maybe a gain of a couple.
They're going to be pretty generous there. Yeah, gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Game brought to you by United Community Bank. United Community Bank services are designed to keep you in the game when you're on the go. With online and mobile banking that's nothing but net to friendly services you can count on from the leader of community banking. Choose UCB. It's always a slam dunk. Visit locations near you with branches in Bushnell, Colchester, and Macomb. UCB, a member FDIC.
Second down and 8.
That was like perfect timing.
I know. Drink break there. Shin gets it up across the 15, down almost to the 20.
Gain of 5,
yeah,
6.
Just short of
7. Because we gave him 2 last time, right?
Yep.
So 7. Third
So
and 1.
Third and a
short one. Yep. They moved it way out there.
4 minutes to play, third quarter.
This game being brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's offers something for everyone: pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out, 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between.
Snap fumbled, and Sam able to pick it up and going to come up short of the marker. So it'll be 4th and 1, no gain.
Actually, he gets credit for no gain, but I think they moved it forward about a foot or 2, didn't they?
It looks like it. Yeah, maybe they did.
There ain't much room between it and the down marker now.
3:15 to play. 55-0 Farmington on top. 4th and 1 for BWP from their own 19. Sends single receiver to both sides. 3-back set. Hensley going to hand off to Shin. He'll have the first down. He's going to break some tackles and gets it out across the 30 to about the 31, 32-yard line, and Shin almost breaking that one.
Yeah, he got hit in the backfield or right at the line of scrimmage, broke an initial tackle, and then he was about 1 step shy of breaking that. They took good angles, a couple players did, for the Farmers, including Connor Huber, a sophomore, number 38. He's 5'7", 175 pounds, came from his left corner position. Actually, he might have been an outside linebacker, but he came from way outside and came back in to make the tackle.
2:25 to go. Hand off on first down, and Will going to be wrapped up in the backfield for a loss of a couple. 23 on the stop. Tanner Kenny.
No gain on the play.
Got back to the line of scrimmage.
They are going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10. Clock down to right at the 2-minute mark here to play third quarter. Farmington on top, 55-0.
No scores yet here in the third quarter. Both teams have had a possession. 1 possession for Farmington. BWP is on their first possession of the second half.
2nd and 10 from the 30. 3-back set, single receiver, hand off, second back through. I believe that was.
Fullback is going to be either Hunt or Hoffman.
Fourth quarter action here as we're having some play-by-play issues again.
Hand off to 37 on the carry. Logan Morse, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 37, Logan Morse on the run, brought down by Raggle.
Josh Ragel on the stop. 11:35 to play here, fourth quarter, 55-0 lead for the Farmers. Come out, split 2 receivers, both sides. Fisher at quarterback again. Dylan Hood, the lone setback. And Fisher's got it, and he's got some room here on the near side. Going to make the corner, cuts it across the 30, down to the 20, inside the 20, close to the 15, knocked out of bounds at about the 17 after a gain of about 20 yards.
Brought down by number 3, Hensley. That run's good enough for another. 1, 2, 3.
$10:45 to play here, fourth quarter, 55-0 lead for Farmington. We're seeing some changes on defense for BWP as well. And just getting it off keeper by Fisher. And we got a flag from the near side. Legal shift on the Farmers. Dwayne, that's about the only thing that's gone wrong for Farming tonight has been the penalties thus far.
Yeah, it's not been a good night for BWP. Everything seems to be going against for the Farmers.
No penalties on BWP thus far. As the clock down to 10 minutes to go, they'll mark off the 5 yards, move it back to the 25, first and 15.
First and 15.
3-1 and 14. You got
First and 15. Clock still running. 9:38 to go in the fourth quarter.
Single back, set 2 receivers, both sides. Hand off to Hood.
Sennett's going to get him.
Gain of maybe 1.
I think they're going to call it no gain.
Hood on the run, brought down by Sennett.
Sennett got him with the left hand and held him up and then brought him back to him. So
We'll call it no gain. Second and 15 now for Farmington. 9:10 to play here in the fourth quarter.
helping bring this contest is Old School Auto Body. Visit Garrick Mason at Old School Auto Body in Blandonsville for quality work in a timely manner. He'll make you sure the job is done right. Old School Auto Body does collision repair, vintage restoration, and spray and truck bed liners. Give them a call, 309-333-4356, for all of your restoration and repair needs.
Motion jet sweep by the wide receiver, number 3, Thompson, and he's going to get it up close to the original line of scrimmage at the 20.
Grable did a good job of cutting him back inside, and he ended up with the football, but it was called down. Gain of 4. Going to bring third down and 11. This game also brought to you by Tom Conklin State Farm. Talk to Daphne or Evan today at Tom Conklin State Farm in Macomb for surprisingly great rates. Call them at 309-837-1200 or stop and see them at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
See a new number in the ball game back at safety, Dalton Strode, number 20, sophomore for BWP. Motion. And we're going to get another
illegal procedure
penalty on the Farmers with 8 minutes to play. Farmington. We're seeing some changes on defense.
Penalty on the play, 5-yard penalty.
See number 13, Ben Wren, check into the ball game for BWP.
This is a preview of what we'll see Monday night, I would imagine.
Logan Morse in motion and going to get another illegal procedure penalty on the Farmers. 7:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Third and 21 now for Farmington. Farmers on top, 55-0. See if we can get some of those other numbers in there for you. 73, White Hodgkins.
Number 35, Lucas Buck. He's been in there for quite a while, though.
54, Nate Kramer, linebacker. In motion again, number 37, Morris. Quarterback's going to keep it. And a good job on the pursuit. BWP going to hold him to a gain of a couple.
Brought down by number 55, Carter Chambers.
Carter
Number
Chambers.
73, also Wyatt Hodgkins in there on the stop.
Two receivers both sides, 4th and 16 for the Farmers. Down to 6:05 to play. Snap, handoff. That's Hood. And he'll shake one tackle and going to be brought down from the backside by Wren, close to the 10-yard line.
Hood on the run.
He got to 11 or 12, but he didn't get enough.
Yep.
So it's a 1st and 10 BWP. Helping bring this contest is Yetter Farm Equipment. Yetter Farm Equipment in Colchester is an industry leader with a tradition of solutions since 1930 and wishes the Cyclones and Sparklones great success during the fall sports season. and Country Financial agent Brett Powell. Your legacy as leading farm insurer. Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today.
See some changes up front for the line as well. 67, Nathan Spangler in the ball game.
Kramer's in there. Strode's in at quarterback.
He'll be under center. 3 back set. Handoff.
Who is that up top just standing?
Gain of a couple.
If that was Huffman, maybe? That
Ben
was
Powell.
Ben Powell. That's a name we haven't got to call a whole lot because he was quarantined.
Gain of 3.
Stop by number 35, Colin Terrell.
Down to 4.5 to play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball at the 15, 2nd down and 7 for BWP. Sparklands break the huddle. 3 back set, Strode at quarterback. Hand off. Nice run.
Never did see who the number that was.
Trying to figure. I don't think it was Huffman. Didn't look like it. The numbers.
Sparklones with the run. Good enough for a 1st and 10.
I'll say Huffman on the carry because I don't know who actually carried the ball for BWP that time.
I can't see who's lined up as a fullback. It was a fullback, but I can't. They've changed now, so it may not be the same player anyway.
And the handoff right at the line of scrimmage. It hit 41 on the carry. Clayton Hunt.
That might have been who it was last time, too, actually.
I think that's who we'll give that to because I think you are right. So Hunt, no gain on that play. Down to 3-10. The play, Hunt's going to check out. See Laplin and Barkley checking in.
Buck's going to check out. Is that number 26 running off there? Jake Willie?
And he'll go kind of hard. So tell him to go for Wyatt and go kind of hard.
2:45 to play. Carry this time, 27 on the carry. Xavier Hilton.
Hilton on the play.
He's going to pick up
Brought down again by King.
4.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 6. Ball at the 26. 2:15 to play.
Makes it look like Monday's game should be a bit more competitive.
Evenly matched. Strode comes up, brings the Sparklones to the line. 3 back set. Handoff and nowhere to go on that handoff. Number 8, Ben Powell on the carry.
Under 2 minutes to go now.
Run by number 8, Ben Powell.
Minute 50 to go. 55-0 the score.
Brings up 4th and 7.
16, Sean Link into the ballgame. He's going to check out as...
Game is brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of the North Elementary School. Open April through October, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 4, for all your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow them on Facebook.
Handoff. 4th and 7, and not much there at all. As 27, Xavier Hilton on the carry, down to minute 10 to play.
And again, no stoppage of the clock. Game brought to you by the Princess Shop. The Princess Shop is your local one-stop home for women's apparel, accessories, and shoes. Stop in at Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located at 1520 East Jackson Street, Macomb. That's the Princess Shop. And Hensley Grain in rural Bushnell has a long family history of taking an active role in the Bushnell Prairie City School District, and especially Spartan athletics. Good luck, Spartans, in 2021, or Sparklones in this instance, and enjoy your shortened athletic campaigns.
35 seconds to go. Farmington's going to take a snap and take a knee. As that should wrap it up. 40 seconds on the play clock, 25 on the game clock, so that will do it. 55-0 final score tonight. Farmington with the win.
I think we'll just call this a short close. What do you think?
I think that works for me because I don't think we're going to, Coach Rodis is not coming up, so.
No, Coach Rodis isn't going to make it up tonight, and we don't have a whole lot of good things to talk about.
So we'll talk to you for that JV contest in Bushnell on Monday night, and, of course, varsity action on Friday at West Prairie against Havana.
That's right. So thanks for joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We do greatly appreciate it. We'll be back Monday night. See you.